for commenting and saying hello and everywhere you're watching. This is going to be my first Farmer Box Friday that I'm actually going to invite people. We're going to see what happens. So let's have a look. Let's see, add guest. Okay, I'm going to be playing around with the buttons because no one is in here anyway right now. So let's see, show live. What's that? Ah, okay, that's what I look like. Okay. That's so funny. Okay. So we're going to add guest. Now let's see. Now I said, let's have a look. There we go. Okay, I hope I have the right people. There we are. Let's see. Who else am I going to invite? This is so fun. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. Let's try who else loves vegetables and loves food. Ah, we have this one. Okay. Well, actually, I'll start with these. I'll start with these two. Okay, can I do that? Did I invite them? If you guys are watching the replay, this is gonna be really fun. Okay, so I think I did it. Invite. Okay, I did. Tap on a user to invite them. You can filter a list. Okay. Done. Invite. I guess I check the click. Click to check. Okay. I think I invited people. We'll see. We'll see who turns up. So how the heck are you guys doing? It's Friday. I got my wine in the freezer, chilling, and I'm gonna share with my husband. And I got to take a shower. It's been a day. Let me tell you, it has been a day and a half. You guys are so close. My goodness. Hold on. Move back there. You're all up in my business. So, yeah, okay. If you guys are new here, my name's Christine. I'm an American, but I live in Switzerland. And I've been here for 18 years. Every Friday, we get a delivery. You might have seen my post earlier from Haps and I think Twitter. Did I do it on Twitter? I don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure if when I post here, if it's linked, why it's not going to Twitter, or does it go to Twitter? I'm not sure. I'm on Haps, by the way. So you guys are not on Haps. Do you guys know Haps? I think everyone knows Haps, but if you don't, it's a broadcasting app where I can actually invite guests, and you guys can also come on camera with me. So it's very cool. And on Fridays, I used to do this on Periscope across the street. I think you guys might even be watching on Periscope if that ghost ship is still floating. But every Friday we get a delivery from a co-op of farmers. So today we got 2 crates. They are fruits and vegetables. I don't know what they are. I honestly just kind of looked at the top. I can see just from the top what it is. We're going to go through them. We're going to unbox it, talk about how we might cook them, how you might cook them, kind of get some ideas. Yeah, I always learn something. It might be some fruits or vegetables that you're not familiar with. So some of these things I didn't know about until I came to Switzerland. Yeah. So let me get this moved closer. They're so far away from me. So yeah, let me have a look. And so they always give us a little recipe, which is going to give us a little clue as to what might be in the box. Okay, here's our recipe. Rüebli trifft Fenchel, Offengemüse. Offengemüse. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what's in there. I see some things already, but I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I'm actually a few minutes early. I could be late. Sometimes I'm early. So let's see. I want to kind of play now. Okay, hold on. I'm going to push some buttons because no one's here anyway. If you are here, say hello. You can let me know where you're watching from. I want to push some buttons though. I am stuck on broadcasting with my mobile phone, with my cell phone. I'm like stuck to it like it's my last, lifesaver in the middle of the ocean. I need to transition over to the laptop. Everyone tells me it just seems really intimidating. I know there's like lots of really, really useful, what do you call it? Tutorials and things like that. I just haven't had a chance to get to them yet. Because I love to do cooking scope or cooking broadcasts, and slowly, pretty soon, going to do biking broadcast too. So well, I'm going to see what does this button do? Okay. All right, let me just. Hey, Lynn! I'm just pushing buttons random. I'm discovering this app. How are you doing, Lynn? What's up? I got to take a shower. I am the only one home. Let me tell you, in 2 years, almost 2 years. Wait, no, a year. No, yeah, not 2 years. How long? How long have we been freaking? How long has this been going on? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually really good. Today, Mr. Zen took the little ninja. I'm alone at home. I think I could count on 2 hands how many times I've been alone in the house in the last year and a half. Maybe 2 hands and a foot, but I think more like 2 hands. So they're gone. I was like, go get some fresh air, get out of here. I've got a bottle of wine in the freezer chilling. The family's coming back, of course. The family's coming back. But I'm going to enjoy this time by myself. Hey, if you want to come up, do you want to come up? I know. Nice. Yeah. A nice glass of white wine. Do you want to come up? Or I don't know. You don't have to. But I've never had a guest in here. I invited a couple people that I knew wanted to talk vegetables and talk food. But yeah, I'm new at this. So, shall we get started? You can also can you just call in? Can you do just a call in? I don't know. Okay, no worries. I didn't want to put you on the spot. I know. But raspy voice is sexy. I mean, it's like who was that? Is it Pat Benatar? She had a really raspy voice. But yeah, no worries. And anyway, rest your voice, rest your throat. But a raspy voice, that's hot. Speaking of hot, nothing is hotter than a bag of rockets. Do you guys know what this is? Rockets. Rocket is actually it's a spring oaks. Oh, you've got oak allergies? Okay, one quick thing. Time out. I didn't mean to breeze over that. Drink nettles. Nettle tea, like all day, every day. Actually, you should start drinking nettles about 2 weeks before the allergy season hits, because nettles. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I am in my 3rd year. I'm going to say, Lynn, 3rd year to become a certified aromatherapist at the end of this year. Will it be the end of this year? What month is it? Yes. Oh my God, it will be very soon, actually. Oh my God, yeah. I will be a certified aromatherapist. And we study also herbal medicine. But nettles have a natural antihistamine. Drink nettles. Nettle tea. You can order it online. Mountain Rose Herbs is a good source. Now it's gonna make you go to the ladies' room or to the gym. It's gonna make you go to the toilet a lot because it's good for water retention. I was okay till we had the 40,000 count day on Sunday. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that sounds extreme. Oh, my mom has that also. She's not in your neck of the woods, but she's not far. So she has the same thing with oak trees. They've got oak trees all over the place. Okay, I don't know exactly what that is on the pollen scale, but it must be bad. So I'm sorry. Well, let's move on. Drink nettles though. This is actually rocket salad, but not rocket. I always think of Rocket Man, David Bowie. I always think Rocket Man. No, that's not David Bowie. He was that Elton John. Veggies. Yes, lots of veggies. Drink your nettle tea. It's really good for you, I promise. Anyway, this is Rocket. It's actually a spring and fall green that it's what you can mix with your lettuce because it's bitter. It's a bitter one. It's a bit spicy too. Elton John, yes, the Rocket Man. It's very spicy, very bitter. But this is really good. Now, I would not. Hold on, I'm gonna move you guys back. You can see it. Hold on. That's not. There you can see something a little bit better. Okay. So, rocket is like one of those bitter, peppery, spicy. It reminds me of like horseradish a little bit. If horseradish was a green, which I know you can get horseradish tops, I just don't know if you can eat them. But if you ate like a whole plate, if you made a salad just of that, it would be too strong. Now, if you guys watch any of my, hold on, I got crooked there. There you go. So good? They're good. Are we good? If you ate this by itself, I think it's a bit too strong, at least for my taste. I mix it with other greens. Like, we've got good things today. Ooh, we've got some good things today. Okay, you good? We've got cool stuff today in our box, from our box. There we go. Okay, so we got some rocket, which is, like I said, peppery, spicy. You know, I'm going to tell you to use like an orange vinaigrette, something a bit sweet, like a sweet citrus, maybe like even like a honey mustard, which like an orange honey mustard dressing would also be really good. But I wouldn't eat just a bowl of this. I wouldn't have the rocket by itself. You want to mix it with just a regular salad. And look at this. Good Lord. Okay, that's a big head of lettuce. They have been so pretty. Like last week too was like this giant. I mean, that's almost 12 inches across. It looks like a really pretty, like a Follies. If you were in the, what is that called? The Follies from like the 20s and 30s. It's like one of these hats they would put on. But you would mix this. I'm gonna mix these two together. You're golden. This is just a green salad. It might have a special name. I'm not sure what it is. It's not important. But here, I'm going to tell you, I know I tell you guys every week, but this is how you can tell that it's fresh. All right? If you have the opportunity to go to a farmer's market, go to a farmer's market. If you have access to that. Everyone has access to different food. I know that. And if I was president of the world, that would be the first thing I would just alleviate that. Everyone has access to different food. If you have the opportunity to go to a farmer's market and get your vegetables where they're not already bagged up and chopped up and washed for you, it's a head of salad, head of lettuce, get it. And you want to check where they've harvested it. So there's a brown ring. That's okay. That's fine. But it's not rotten or anything like that. This is where it starts. The spines here, I guess that's what they're called. I'm not sure. These are still fresh, crisp, green. They look good. Here's where they're going to start to go bad. This is where they're going to start to rust, like they call it. It's going to start to like go bad. So now if there's a couple of leaves on the outside, that's no problem. You can cut that out. But if it goes brown through the whole head, hey, thanks for the super heart. Thank you so much. I need more vegetables. I can't make a heart. Oh, here, I'll make a rocket heart. No, see, I'm still figuring out my thing here on hats. Hold on. Is that a heart? Ah, look at the heart. It's a rocket heart. Lynn, how are you doing? You doing all right? Thank you so much. Fresh from the farm is always a better option. Absolutely, if you have access to it. Everyone has access to different things. We have access. I'm about to fall off my chair. We have access to a farmer's market, but I like this because it's easy, it's convenient, and I like that. I like the element of surprise, you know. So, so anyway, that's our lettuce. We always get greens every week. We got this. What's this one? Do you guys know? Anybody? Bueller. Somebody knows what this is. I still have some from last week. We did not use these enough. We're going to make some roast potatoes, and I'm going to use it with this. Chives. Bingo! 100 points for Lynn. Yeah, these are chives. I'm going to put these in a cup of water, which I just happen to have right here, because I saw that already through the top of the plastic. So I'm just going to put this like a nice little bouquet on your table. This is going to help it keep fresh longer, because I have ones from last week, and they're still In fact, you want to see them. I can show you one thing's happening that we're going to use them tonight. But they're still really so good, but the tops are going yellow. But that's okay. But see, these are from last week. All right, I change the water every day. That's important. And then tonight, when I use them, I'll just tear these yellow parts off. So, but they're still good. That's going to keep them. Yeah, so you see, just keeping it. If I just put these in the refrigerator in the side door and forgot about them, they would turn to that famous black sludgy, like black milkshake of mystery vegetable that happens to us a lot of times. So these are from last week. These are from this week. So you can see, just keeping them in water really helps. Just a cup of water, and not deep. Okay, like that's perfect. You see, just a little bit. It's the same thing with tulips. When you guys get fresh tulips, you don't want to put them in a lot of water. Actually, tulips you can put just like a thumb's depth of a thumb's depth. You know what that is? Does that make sense to you? Okay. So that's still some greens that we have. Yeah. I want someone to come up. I've never had a guest on my show. As someone I know, I mean, let's start with people we know. I did invite a couple people that I thought would surely come up, but I would like someone to come up and be my guest. Oh my gosh. Because who does not want to spend Friday talking about fruits and vegetables? I know, it's hot stuff. I know. So, come on. I put on lipstick for you. Okay, we're going to keep on moving. We got some tomatoes. Have you guys seen, show of hands, have you guys seen the TikTok feta pasta recipe? Have you seen it? It looks pretty awesome. We might have to make it on here. Do you guys, has anyone seen this baked feta? It's called the TikTok feta pasta, or I don't know what it's called. You have not, Lynn? I think we're gonna have to make it. Not today, because you already had spaghetti for lunch, but okay, it's like you can Google it. It's like crazy. I know someone did it before, but it's someone on TikTok. Don't ask me who. I love TikTok though. But TikTok, they had like 2 cakes of feta cheese. It's called. Okay, I don't know what the official name is, but it's like the TikTok baked, or like, okay, no, hold on. Okay, you can tell me what it's found. TikTok feta pasta dish, or TikTok baked feta pasta. I don't know. It looks really good though. So what they do is they take. Should I tell you? I don't know. Yeah. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna tell you. So they take you get like a little baking dish and you oil it with olive oil, and then you put 2 cakes of feta cheese. Like the feta comes in little thin bricks, like that. Excuse me, like the size of a piece of toast. Put that in there. One next to the like flat, like next to each other. Can you guys see me? And then you take cherry tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. That's fine. And you just like put them around on the side, and then you use salt and pepper. I think they might use like some Italian herbs. I would definitely use some like majoran, or maybe some oregano. Basil I wouldn't put on until the end. Okay, wait, let me check because I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stick my finger in your face because if I get a notification, does that mean okay? All right. Okay. No, sorry, because I invited a couple people and I don't know. You found it on TikTok. See? It's the TikTok pasta. Yeah. And then you bake it in the oven. I don't know. Well, of course you bake it in the oven. You can bake it in the sun, but it's probably going to take a long time. Then you pour it over your pasta. That's really good. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried it, but it looks good. Like with a penne pasta, or maybe the spirals, or the bow tie pasta. You found it on TikTok? TikTok, now I must say, TikTok's pretty cool. Last year, I did the TikTok haircut. It looks cool. Yeah, it looks good. Easy. It looks easy. I like it because you need 2 pans. You need a pan to boil the pasta, and you need a dish to bake the cheese. And I'm sorry, you have me anything that has baked cheese in it. I'm in. I'm sold. Anything with baked cheese, baked feta, baked camembert. I could go on like, what was his name, Bubba from Forrest Gump. I could go on forever about cheese. That maybe think of tomatoes, or we could just eat them like in a salad. But baked feta, the TikTok pasta, sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, now we've got some endive. Now endive, or endive, you might call it. These are like little salads. These are such a pretty color. I mean, the color, I just love this. It's like this pale yellow, like Easter, right? Reminds me of Easter. This is also kind of a bitter salad, all right? And you can cut it and chunk it up. There's some Swiss people here that bake this, and I would just say I don't like it. It's not that, I mean, good. Not for me. I like to eat it in my salad. Now, there's two ways. You can either half it, and then cut it up. Or you can break it off like this. Now, if you have a picnic or a party, remember what parties were? Remember a long time ago, back when these were normal? Like crab salad or egg salad or chicken salad or tuna salad or whatever. And you can put like something with olives, where everyone would be like standing next to each other and not freak out. Back in the day, you can put a scoop there, and then you have got your plate, and then you just take one and. Thank you, Lynn. There's your link to the TikTok pasta. It's famous. It's famous. We're gonna make it here. We're gonna have to do it. Absolutely, we're gonna have to do it here. So that is the endive salad. Where's everybody at? I was expecting that certainly someone. Thank you, Lynn, for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. I love you so much. I wish someone would be my guest. I want to guess, but I think you know what I think it is. I think it's Friday. People are working, and because what time is it there? It's 4:20 here. I love you. I love you, girl. It is almost 4:20, so you know what's happening at 4:20. It's 4:19, and people are probably working. What time is it there in Texas? What time is it? 9. 2 to 3. It's 9. Isn't it? It's after. Okay. See, I still have to do this. 18 years, and I still have to count on my fingers what time it is. Oh well. So, but I'm liking this hats thing now. This is neat. This is cool. Lynn, how are you feeling? How are you feeling the hat? Have you discovered, I don't know about you, and I'm asking, have you discovered lots of new, really cool people that you didn't know from Periscope? I have discovered lots of really cool, it's okay? I like it. I discovered some really cool people. I mean, like, I didn't know on Periscope. So I think, and it's funny because I've also seen people that I knew from Periscope, but in different, like, I see them in different, it's almost like in a different environment. It's crazy. It is hot in here. Okay, so here's an order thing if you want to get meat, like organic from our farmer. Chickens. Okay, sorry. Same here, and they were on Periscope. I never tell them there. Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's like, I guess it's like there's not as many people on hats. It's easier to discover. I'm not sure. I don't think there's as many people on hats as there was on Periscope. Is that possible? And you can, I think what's also really cool is that you can see what other people comment on other people's broadcasts, even after when it's not live. I love that. I think that's neat. That's a really cool, like you can just read below. You might be like, oh, that sounds like a cool name. You click on it and you can see what they do. So yeah, that's neat. Hey, we got some blueberries. We got blueberries last week at the shop. We basically have just eaten them with whipped cream on top. My daughter, that's been our dessert like 3 or 4 nights last week. So she'll be really happy to have these. It is, but I think Haps weeded out the unsavory broadcast, so there's less people. You think so? Yeah, there's like some. It's way less unsavory. How would you say? Yeah. So far for me, I agree. It's like legit people who are, yeah, just being normal or just talking about vegetables on a Friday. I mean, like, come on. That's not really the, Cash App candy. It's not really the environment, I think. But I think it's kind of, it's interesting. It's interesting. And I think too, I've seen some, because this is so, anyway, this is such a weird time. It's still a weird time. I think we're getting used to it. I don't know how it is in the States. But be careful because there are still, yeah. I know. I'm sure there are. In fact, I know I've seen them in other people's broadcasts, but, I think it's still weird what's happening, the whole global situation. I don't know how it is for you guys in the States, but I see how it has helped a lot of people. It's almost like I see people, maybe they went live on Periscope, I don't know. But I think a lot of people like finally could how can I say this? Maybe people who normally wouldn't broadcast, like if they were by themselves on Periscope, are broadcasting, like putting themselves out there because they're with their friends, like, or like someone like holding their hand or kind of like, hey, come on, you're welcome. And I think that's really, really cool. That people who might be normally afraid to interact in that way, yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me imagining that, but it just seems like there's a lot of people who are broadcasting, and it's really helpful for them. I love it. I love coming on here and talking to you guys. I love it. I'm so happy, especially when my husband is gone, my kid is gone. So I'm not like, okay, like, what is she doing? Reach her hand to the bowl, and I let her do that anyway, but yeah, true. Collaborative streams make it easier for people to participate. I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I've not had a guest on yet, so my first guest, I'm so excited. Whoever my first guest is going to be, I'm very excited. I will probably push the wrong button. I hope I won't block them. I hope I even did that right. I think I did, but I hope I did it right. So, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's fun, and it helps. It's fun, and I think helping a lot of people takes the strain off of solo broadcasting. Now, I'm a talker. I could talk. What's so funny is, I don't know, Lynn or anyone else can relate, but my daughter, I see how I am in her because she is like, she talks and talks and talks and talks and talks, and I see like, oh, I think I'm a talker. I know I am, but she talks pretty good. So it's kind of funny how they all kind of mirror us. I myself might give it a whirl. Lynn, I think that's a fantastic idea. I love it. I love this idea. Yes. You gonna dip your toe in the pool? Come on. Why not? You should. You got a great voice. I know that. You got a fantastic voice. So yeah, dip in. Of course, if you need it, you could, I would love to come on your broadcast. Everyone always says that, and you're like, okay, well, maybe. If you want to, that would be fun. Do it. Do it. Let's take a vote. Two votes here. Okay, I'll let you know. I will take the pressure off. Okay, so what do we have? We got some salads and some blueberries. Okay, what else we got? Ooh. That's my wine timer. That's to remind me to take it out of the freezer. Yep. I set the oven alarm so I wouldn't forget the wine was in the freezer. And that is some time. It's still not quite cold. Still not quite there. You guys ever do that where you forget and you leave your beer or your wine or whatever in the freezer, or your Coke, your Diet Coke, whatever it is, and then it explodes? So, okay, we got some blueberries. We're going to move on because the family's going to be home in a little bit. Back to the veggies. Yes, thank you. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Oh, look cute. Cutie, cute, cute. Those almost look fake. Aren't those cute? Some little radishes. Radishes. These are cute. These, you know what we did last week? Because I try to eat these like in the first few days that we get them. So I want these going by Sunday. Because good, they're not by Sunday. They're not out by Sunday. That's no problem. But they start to get soft. I cut these up, like a few of them, and just sprinkled lemon and salt, and they were so good. I love lemon. I just love it. And a couple weeks ago, Alexis was in here, and she told me that we could actually eat the tops. So I tried it. It tastes like grass. But you can mix them with your green mix as well. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, hold on. I just want to push buttons. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, and okay. There we go. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, these are really good. These you can do like with lemon or any type of salads. I just chop them up and also just put them in salads or wraps or sandwiches, whatever you want. Now, if you guys have any ideas, if you have like a favorite way you like to eat these, please let me know because I love like this like exchange of ideas. It's always good. Okay, we got some bananas. So that's great. We have some bananas. I need to actually put them in the freezer. Not these, but here's a little trick. Let me show you because I love telling little tips that you didn't ask for. But so we've got these spotty bananas. Now you might say, "Oh my goodness, these are perfect. These are perfectly ripe." And they have the most nutrients actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to freeze them. Put these in the freezer, and then you have to peel them first, and then you can use them for like smoothies or whatever, anything frozen, like you were going to blend it. But you couldn't freeze it and then defrost it. When it's defrosted, they're going to be melted. Okay, but I need to put these in the freezer. Tomorrow we're going to make ice cream. Nice cream, what do you call it? Alexis makes ice cream. Yeah, exactly. Nice cream, she calls it. Makes ice cream dessert out of bananas like that. She does, yeah. Yeah, we do too. I've ruined many blenders. I've ruined a couple of blenders doing that. So you have to be sure that you just be careful with your blender. In fact, I've got a KitchenAid blender right back there in the corner that I have to take to get fixed because I broke it a couple of years ago making that. Those are good for banana bread too. Yeah, yeah. But you know what I made? You saw. You might have seen the replay. I think you did. Yeah, you were in there. This is the carrot bread. It's like an earthquake cake. It turned out more not like cake, but more like a banana bread or like carrot bread. But it's really good. It's really good. We had muffins. We already made the muffins. Isn't that pretty? It was an experiment that I thought was going to go terribly wrong. It actually worked. I was really surprised. So, frozen chocolate dip. Oh, girl. Okay. Anybody? Now, I'm American, but I grew up in the U.S. Do you guys remember the Dairy Queen? Did they not have the bananas, the chocolate bananas? They were like the chocolate. It was like a banana on a stick, and they dipped it in chocolate and maybe rolled it in nuts. Remember, there was no nuts. I don't know. Do you remember this, Lynn? The Dairy Queen. Oh, the Dairy Queen. Oh man. Do you guys still have Dairy Queen? I mean, do you even have a Dairy Queen anymore? We used to go to the Dairy Queen like every 2 weeks or so, or maybe every 3 weeks. It was like a thing we did. And we would play video games. Dairy Queen. Oh, yay. Okay, we'll be right here, Lynn. The Dairy Queen. We used to go there and we would play video games and get peanut butter parfaits and chicken finger baskets or steak fingers or something like that. I don't remember. But once I was playing Joust. You guys remember Joust? Maybe not. Probably you guys young ones wouldn't remember. But it's like one of those big stand-up video games. It was Joust or Digger. I don't remember. It must have been Joust because you were like, like pumping it. And I was shaking the machine. My chocolate shake spilled. It went back in the back of the machine and it ruined it. My dad had to buy a new machine for the Dairy Queen. I will never forget that. Every time I think Dairy Queen, I think of that freaking. What was that? What was that game? It must have been. What was it? Jagger? What was it called? Joust with the little ostriches that would fly. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a big one. We're gonna save that one. We always get lemons. So we get 3 lemons a week. I had to buy lemons two weeks in a row because sometimes they were already bad. We wrote them an email. They actually dropped off 2 lemons on Monday. Excuse me. But I use lemons for salads or like radishes, for example. Slice them up, or even endive is really good. Chopped up endive, a little bit of fresh lemon, some olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I wouldn't use it, but just regular vegetables. The best way to spice up a vegetable is using lemon. Fresh lemon is so good on so many different, even like boiled potatoes. Take them out hot, remove the skins if that's your thing. Your kids skilled on, and a little bit of olive oil, salt, and a little bit of lemon. Oh, and then some fresh, maybe some parsley or coriander or even mint. Guys, it's so good. Lemons are really, 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 really good. These are organic. I still wash them. If you're getting lemons and they're not organic, or citrus fruit in general, you always want to scrub it really, really good. If you have, now I always hesitate saying this, if you have like a natural soap, like the one we have, it's like an ecological soap, or if you have like a regular, just don't wash it off with Dawn dish liquid. If it's not organic, then if you have like a good organic soap, maybe just like a little bit of light soapy water and scrub it just to get all of those chemicals off, and then wash it really, really, really well. So, but not like Dawn or whatever. Don't put it in the dishwasher. But you need just something to take off those pesticides because the citrus industry is highly, highly pesticided. I don't even know if that's even a verb. But you're going to want to use your lemons, okay? All right. So we have next, we use actually this today. This is a giant one. These always remind me of Sandra. Love you, Sandra. If anyone wants to type her in the comments, she's not on Hats, but she's on Twitter. This always reminds me because the first thing she was like, "What is that? What is that?" And she thought it looked like. Well, does anyone know what this is actually? We use this today in our fruit salad. Oh, it's so good. She thought it looked like the what is it? The volleyball from Stranded. What is the movie with Tom Hanks? Wilson, the one who wrote Wilson, or his name was Wilson. She thought it was this. This is actually fennel. Fennel is kind of like anise. I think actually when this goes to seed, they call it anise seed. We had this in our fruit salad today. Really, really, really good for your digestion. It's really good for digestion. Hold on, I need a glass of water, guys. I'm parched. Really, really good for digestion. And it's great raw. So you can steam it or bake it, but honestly, I don't like it that way very much. Hold on, let me get a glass of water. I'm thirsty. Okay. So this is fennel. Now what you can do, what I did this morning, chop these tops off. You can use these tops for like juicing, for example. And then I just shaved it really thin on like a mandolin. Or if you don't have a mandolin, just really thinly shaved. You don't want to be chunking on big pieces. Or put in your food processor or a shredder, even like in a box grater would also be great. This would also be really good like a coleslaw. This would be great in coleslaw. It's just a very fresh, crisp, a little sweet vegetable. And it's so healthy for you. It's so good for digestion. If you guys have like gas problems or like, I mean, I can't promise anything, but it's just really good for digestion, really good for your gut health and things like that. So this is really, really good. Really good stuff. Okay, then we got something, but I'm not going to read it. We got some oranges. So we have some orange. What's that? Oh, that's some carrots. Okay, so we got 3 oranges. I mainly use these for juicing for salad dressings. Like today we made that fruit salad. I juiced an orange that has some juice to keep, preserve it. It gives a little bit of sweetness. Oranges are always good. These are really, really nice oranges, though. These are really nice. These are very nice. One thing you do want to do also with your lemons before you cut them, you want to roll them, like put them on the table and roll them. A little bit of pressure just to release the juices and the little pockets in there, and the endocarpum, they're called, for the juice. These are really good looking oranges. Okay, we got some apples. All right. Apples. I love apples. And these are fresh. These, well, of course, are fresh, but they smell like apples. That's something I think one of the biggest or most noticeable things whenever you guys come to Switzerland, you should come visit. When you come to Switzerland and you go to the produce market or the vegetable market, you're going to see the biggest thing, at least for me, I think, was seeing how the apples are. Because when you go to the States, it seems like they're all like perfect, shiny, and perfectly everything, but they don't taste like apples. Here in Switzerland, they really like to support like the old sort. Of course, I think there used to be, and don't quote me on this, but at least, and I mean, I'm thinking much, much more, but at least like a couple of hundred different sorts of apples. Or maybe like 150 sorts of apples. I don't know, but now in the grocery store, we have like four sorts. So these are from a very old sort. I don't think it even says it. I don't know. It might. Let me see. Because there's a farm down the road. They have a sort. I don't know the name of the apple, but they said it's like one of the. There's like 1 in 5 farms in all of Switzerland you can buy. You can find this. You can buy it. So because a lot of the older, you'll see like on old properties, you'll see like some old apple sorts, but they're not that. Yeah, they're really small. They might be really sour. Or they're just not that. Yeah, they're not that desirable, I guess you could say. So yeah, this is hundreds of years of agriculturally manipulating, I guess, or like breeding, I guess you could say. I don't think, no, it doesn't even say. No, it doesn't say what kind of apple it is. But yeah, anyway, apples. It's really interesting the actual history of fruits and vegetables, which sounds so boring. I can hear everyone going, oh my God. But yeah, there's so many different types of fruits and vegetables that we have now that would look nothing like the fruits and vegetables they ate, 100, 200 years ago. So maybe even 50 years ago. Okay, we got some of these bad boys. We got a lot of these. Oh my goodness. We got a lot. Do you guys know what these are? These are great. I love these. Okay, so anybody know what these are called? Now, let me just give you a good look. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you've seen these in the grocery store. I'm sure you've bought them before. No, the reason we do these Farmer Box Fridays because I hopefully will inspire you next time you're in the grocery store or in the farmer's market. Maybe pick up something you don't know. Now this week we actually have a lot of stuff that you probably already have. Some maybe minus the rocket. You might not know what rocket is or fennel or on deep. Everyone has different experiences, right? But this is leeks. All right. Now leeks are an interesting type of onion. They're from the onion family. And you've got up here, you've got this really tough, like leathery skin. Okay, you're not going to eat this, but you're going to cut it off. In fact, sometimes, oh, it just breaks my heart. In the grocery store, sometimes they'll only have like this part of the leek for sale. That's a shame because you can actually take this part and keep it for bouillon or stock, like vegetable stock or chicken stock or whatever. So and I cut this off. Take, this part, you're not going to eat this really leathery. You might take off this outer skin. They have a nice, delicate onion flavor. Really good for soups or risotto, for example. We're making risotto tonight with the chicken stock that I made the other day. I'm probably going to use these. You hear my family. No, they're not here. They're not home yet. So, they're really good. Okay, we got one more stray apple. That is my family. Let's go. We're almost finished anyway. Okay, and we have some more carrots. We got a kilo of carrots. Hello. We got a kilo of carrots. Of course, we'll use these, like shred these on the box grater on salads or, all kinds of stuff. Let me get these out of the way. Let me just use these. I'm not get these today. More carrots. More carrots. More carrots. And then we always get a kilo of potatoes. Now the potatoes we got today. Hi.
Hi.
Where'd you guys go?
Well,
your hands are cold. Where'd you go?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did you get to ride your truck in it?
It was ice cold.
Was it cold? Did you not have enough clothes on? Were you not warm enough?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why didn't it think it was that cold outside? Okay, well, I'm almost ready. I'm almost finished, so we can make us some warm hot chocolate or something, okay?
Hot chocolate.
You want a hot chocolate? You want a banana chocolate? Okay, so we always get a kilo of potatoes.
Those are not.
Well, those are good, but they're not good yet. They're not ripe, honey. These are the good ones.
Yummy.
Yummy. Want an apple?
I never had hot chocolate.
You never had hot chocolate? Sure you have.
Where?
We had it here. We had it in the mountains. Yeah. I'll be right there, okay? You can help me make a hot chocolate. My hands are cold. It's actually cold outside. I didn't think it was that cold. Sorry. Okay, we got 3 cloves of garlic. We get these every 2 weeks, which is perfect because I used almost 2 heads of garlic in our broth the other day. So that's good. And we got a kilo of onions, which are always good because I use onions for everything. Now, if you guys get like any kind of cough or cold, you can actually make an onion syrup. I've mentioned this the last couple of weeks, but you can finely chop up your onions, put them in a jar, a glass jar with about 4 to 6. 3 tablespoons would be best. 3 tablespoons of sugar. But if it's for a child, I would use like maybe 5 or 6. And you're going to let it and put the lid on it and put it in the refrigerator or leave it on your counter overnight, and then that sugar is going to draw out all those onion juices, and that's going to really be good for your cough. So take like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons every couple hours. Going to help. That's an old herbal remedy. So okay, we got lots of onions. Last thing we have is 6 eggs. We always get 6 eggs. This is like, you guys know, you've seen any of these before. 6 eggs, and that's our delivery. We get this every week. It's different every week. We never know what we're going to get. And I like it. Now, what you guys can do, you can actually, you can check with your local farmer's market. If you have a farmer's market in your area, or if you have like some farmers in your area, ask them if they do something, if they participate in something like this.
Me too.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, that's good. So I'll be right there, okay? I gotta go. Yeah, so check with that, see if there's anything that they do to help. Okay, I gotta go. We gotta go, a little emergency. But have a great weekend, guys. Have fun. Thanks for joining. This has been really fun. If you guys watching the replay, just say hi from the replay. I would be really appreciative. You can give us a thumbs up or hearts or likes or hugs or whatever you want to give. Okay. Bye, guys.